because they had to kill me first. But I said, I know how these niggas from Cali get down. I'm from St. Louis. These niggas will do drive-bys, bike-bys, walk-bys, a baby carriage with all the shit in it. They gonna get it in. But I ain't never seen no nigga, no brother, come on no kamikaze shit. If he know a nigga and he ain't got the drop on you, he ain't gonna put that work in like that. He ain't gonna put that work in like that. He gonna try to walk away so he can get that money. So they couldn't get us in the museum. That's why Puff never stayed down there right where we was at. He was running back and forth, going back and forth. I'm like, this nigga crazy. And then say, yo, Gene, stay over there with Big. Nigga, you feel that safe? A nigga could catch you in Cali. You feel that? Why do you feel that comfortable, nigga? He felt, yo, this nigga don't do that in New York. Running back through the crowd by himself. He gonna do this 6 months after Pac died? Pac got fans. Pac got family. Even though you ain't had nothing to do with that shit in Vegas, they gonna think what they want to think. And like I told Mace, because Mace didn't show up. Mace was nowhere around. Nigga, you a meal ticket in Cali. Nigga can't wait to go back to his block and say how he put work in you. Toe that head down to the white meat. Tristan Bullock in Philly, what's good with you? Jay Hood. Born Roller. Ty, what's up? Miss B. Big Nick Cheese. So, check this out. And look here, man. Thank y'all for being here, man. This is Saturday afternoon. You know, I'm going to get this in. I'm going to get all this shit out of my system. And, you know, don't blame me, y'all. I put a lot of work into this shit, man. I lost a lot of money recording shit, time. I lost the money because I can't do security no more, man. You know how much money I used to make? A nigga give you $200 to be there and be at the door and shit like that. And then you make it $700 to $1,500 a night in tips. I can't do that no more. I'm not doing that no more. And plus, I still have my regular job. Nigga, I wasn't giving them my state job. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a job. I had a career. A career with a pension. Like I said, if you could pimp the mailman for the rest of your life. I had a career. And I'm gonna get to that on the Uncle Gene section. So now, all these guys is trying to kill people from Bad Boy. It was only not one group. It was 2 or 3 groups. Because I was law enforcement and I had law enforcement friends and I wore that QSI and I had brothers that was DEA agents, brothers that was FBI agents who held me close and said, I got you, team. I'm going to find out what's going on. There was more than one group that was trying to kill us. There was one group that didn't want Big. They just wanted Puff. It was one group that wanted both of them and didn't give a fuck. And there was another group that wanted both of them. But the group who wanted Puff but didn't want Big is the one who killed Big. I'm going to tell you how I know. South Central was good. OFTR, Larry Skinner. Yeah, they were kids, man. In their 20s, early 20s. Most Hated Gang Incorporated. Zay 16. D Stall. I'm just trying to calm down a little bit, y'all. Sorry about that. That's why I cook sometimes. Big was the sacrificial lamb. And Puff knew of one of the groups that wanted to get him. And guess what group that was? It ain't hard to tell, bro. Puff knew the nigga Big wasn't going to be on his label no more. That was his last album, last contract. Big had his own company, the whole 9 yards. But he couldn't move like that unless he straightened that shit out with Snoop them. He had to straighten that shit out with them, dog. Because Big did say that shit. Y'all letting them niggas film in Brooklyn, stomping on buildings like that. Brooklyn, y'all letting them do that? He brought that on himself. And Puff wasn't going to eat that for him. So that group wanted his retaliation. That group wanted his retaliation. But that ain't the group that got him. Miss B. Drag Smart. So now, Puff running back and forth in the Peterson Museum. They can't get Big up there. So now they fish us out. Somebody pulled a fire alarm. They shut down the party at 12:30 something, 12:40 something. They shut the party down. We at a museum where cars cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they got us in there. Us black folks. And they ain't got security all around the building. Why? Why wasn't there security on all four corners of that building? Why was the police and the fire department, Ray, what's up? 3686. Why was the fire department, the police department, and the cops only directed to one side of the building? Somebody did a fake shooting over there, shot up in the air, ran off with the car, did some old crazy shit like that to make sure everybody that way and pushed us out to the side. See, I've always said nothing beats a motherfucking ambush, but a great setup plan. And if people who had power put that plan in motion, they had something to do with law enforcement. They had something to do with the police department, or they had friends in the police department, or they knew somebody in the police department. They can get that shit just how they need it. So we can be ambushed. I look at it now, bro. I told Puff before we left the house, Andre Harrell house. He said, Gene, you ain't got to go. I ain't think Bigman was going, but when I'm so motherfucking mad, I beat on Andre Harrell table, I go out the door. Now I'm going back. I'm starting over, but I'm going back. Just follow me, please. I'm going to bring it all together. I'm beating on the fucking table. I go outside and who I see? Oh, shit. D-Rock, Tone, Big No. What the fuck they doing here? Yo, Big, they coming to kill us tonight, man. The fuck? Lil C, Gene, go ahead on with that old cop shit, nigga. You think you know everything. I bet that shit haunt that nigga today. I bet that shit haunt that nigga Lil C's today. Go ahead with that old cop shit, Gene. And Big said, yo, and then I went off on Lil C's ass. Lil C's, you need to get you a GED so they don't cheat your man out your money like they did him. You know what a GED? It's a good enough degree, you dumb motherfucker. Big said, yo, Gene, I'm gonna have D-Rock and Tone hold you so Lil C's could get his shit off. I said, oh, that shit sound good? Because this was my line to niggas before I put work in on that. Nigga, that shit sound good. It may make you feel good, but it ain't going to be healthy. I'm going to let you know, Playboy. I'm your worst motherfucking nightmare. I'm going hard, bro. I wasn't one of them big-ass niggas. I was fucking that MMA shit way before, nigga. I took karate under Cedric Malone. I boxed under Benny Smith. Nigga, I knew I was dangerous. I was hard. It was hard you to beat me. And nigga, I ain't give a fuck about getting hit. I never cared about getting hit, nigga. I ain't never been scared to get hit. But I bet that shit haunt Lil C's today. Because that was his motherfucking man. Now, we outside of the museum. They can't get big. Because Puff told me to watch them. I know something is wrong. We went in the fucking place with 23 niggas. They left early, way before the alarm went off. Steve Stout gave a party over in the hills. Them niggas left and went there because they was nervous. All that shit D-Mac, Southside Crip, not the D-Mac from the police department. There's other D-Mac. All that shit he's talking about at the table, we lock and load together. We lock and load together. Lock and load what, nigga, when I'm the only nigga that's carrying something around here. And all the niggas who carrying something is nigga shit that I done gave them. The fuck is going on here? This what gives it up too. And I'm going to try to say this for the Uncle Gene show. The nigga Puff tells me, when I told him about the shit, you ain't gotta go. I'm the only nigga with guns. With a gun. If I ain't gotta go, you think I'm gonna let Paul take my gun? I don't think I gave D-Rock one of my guns that night, but I have before. But you think I'm gonna let D-Rock? If I ain't going, them niggas ain't taking my guns. So he say, you ain't gotta go. If you feel that way, you ain't gotta go. Excuse me, y'all. Nigga say you ain't gotta go. We gonna bring this shit to a head though. Those groups that was out there to get us, they failed inside. If they could have, they would have. That's why Puff never stayed over at our table. Was running back and forth. Because he thought their group was gonna get it done upstairs. When he came downstairs, anybody ever seen Puff come out of a party? Back then? Anybody ever seen us in New York City or anywhere else? We jumping in cars, getting the fuck up out of there. This nigga Puff was like this when we come out the door. Hey, miss. Run and go get a girl and bring her over. Yo, Gene, remember her? Nigga, I'm supposed to be doing motherfucking security to save our fucking life. Why is you outside doing the same dumb shit you was doing in the party? You understand? Talking about. Remember this chick. He did that for about 20 something minutes. And that's when we pulled out in the driveway. That's when the Muslim dude came up. First came up with the guy in the blue and the white t-shirt. The blue and the white t-shirt. It was like a blue and the white polo type t-shirt. He came up first. Then the guy in the Muslim, he walked down back in the direction. He came through, looked, walked back in the direction. Then the Muslim guy came. And they could have been the same person. I didn't pay attention at first to the guy in the blue. I paid attention to the guy, the Muslim guy, because he in a suit coming down that way, and I'm like, yo, he doing security? So I'm really looking. I'm waiting for him to say he doing security or something like that. I'm waiting for him to say something, but he didn't say a motherfucking thing. So we line up on the side of the museum now. We see the fire department, everybody over there. Everybody's going towards that way. These 2-3 girls that was upstairs with Big and them, still talking and laughing and joking with Big and them on outside the car. I'm like, yo, Big, what the fuck is up? Why are we still waiting here? It's your man. It's your man. I said, wow, this shit is crazy. Paul, you ready? We ready? You like the Paul ready? Yeah, everybody, we ready. I said to the nigga Puff, let's go. Park on the outside the car. I'm on the outside the car. So then Puff gets ready, gets in the car. I'm still on the outside of the car. And I shut my door and I'm on the side of the car now. I'm about to ride on the side of the car with my gun in the hand and the other hooked onto the rail. Because they had the, you know how the trucks have the guardrails at the bottom. We step up the step rails. I'm going to step up now. My fat ass now, okay, I got it. But motherfucker, I'm a handsome motherfucker. I can be as big as you want, you saying. But nigga, you know from where I started from, where I'm losing it now, nigga, I'm about to get down to pimp side. And ain't none of you motherfuckers could say. So all that fat shit and all that like that, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm still handsome in the motherfucker, still put it on, and nigga can't fuck with me on my worst day. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say. Thanks, NS. So now, I'm about to get up on this thing. This nigga say, yo, Gene, get in here. Get in this car. I said, nigga, how you gonna tell me how to do my job? He said, if you don't get in this car, you ain't gonna never, ever work for Bad Boy again.